Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about Valorant patch notes 4.03. This patch doesn't really have a lot, it's mainly, I don't know, just related to just game updates and everything. So there's not a lot of, there's only like one agent change, which is Brimstone, but all the rest are like tournament features and setting features and all that other stuff. So let's just get right into it. So first off with Brimstone. Brimstone's ultimate now properly blocks gameplay visibility while active, so you'll no longer see enemies on the minimap through the ultimate, and abilities that require line of sight, which is like flashes or service recon pulse, will no longer apply through the ultimate. So basically, if you're inside of it, you're just going to, your minimap won't show anything, it'll be just black. So it'll be like the Omen blind, I guess, or like when Omen ults, basically. Mode updates, which is for Deathmatch. We've been collecting your feedback on DM these past few months, and they are introducing a few changes to address some of the main points of frustration around the spawning systems. Finally, they have answered. Removed and in some cases relocated dangerous spawn locations. This is what I was praying for like the past months or even years when Deathmatch came out. Every single time I did Deathmatch, I hated it so much. Just when like I die instantly when I spawn in, it pisses me off. So I'm really glad that they do this. Improve spawn logic and spawn placement to increase the likelihood that you will be facing each other players in an encounter. Spawning logic will now favor respawn locations further away from where you are defeated. Fix an issue when the warm-up phase was not using spawn logic properly, and the respawn time has been reduced from 3 seconds to 1.5 seconds, so it'll be a lot quicker now. Social updates, updated AFK detection in-game to detect players from exploiting game modes to farm experience. So I guess that's just probably just shooting or just standing still, basically. Now we got the performance updates. Now, this is a new one. This is called Global Invalidation. Global Invalidation is a UI feature that improves performance for all UI in the game. It accomplishes this by significantly reducing the number of UI elements that needs to be updated every frame. The performance team will continue to monitor the impact of global invalidation, and will have more details to share about the feature, our process, and the work needed to accomplish this in an upcoming article. That was by Aaron Cheney, who is a software engineer for Riot, or Valorant. So global invalidation provides up to 15% improvement to baseline performance for CPU-bound players. CPU-bound players are generally mid to high spec machines. These numbers are based on data gathered from the PBE over 2 weekends, which was January 22nd to 23rd and February 5th to 6th. Although we expect a large portion of the player base to benefit from these gains, your machine's performance may vary. Cosmetic updates. Update to the color of the title used to display sprays in your collections. Some sprays were too close to the color of the original tile, and were hard to see properly before actually using them in game. You can now respray after a 5-second cooldown. Sprays now have lifetime duration for 15 seconds, which has been reduced from 30 seconds. Sprays still disappear immediately when the barrier drops mid-round begins, and when the post-round phase begins. Some restrictions on mid-round spray supplies, no agent phases, no animations, no air horns, sorry we're not sorry. Game system updates were added option to return to strongest weapon. You can now return to the strongest weapon when pressing the equipped last used item key or when auto equipping a weapon. So to do this, to toggle it on, go to settings, controls, equipment under prioritize strongest weapon. This was released in 4.02 but did not make it into the patch notes. Whoopsies. Esports features. Projectile follow is now fixed for observer followers, and added observer settings toggle to turn agent portrait on/off. Bugs. Agents fixed a bug where Chambers headhunter and toward the force could float away. I've seen that many times. It's weird. Fix an exploit where using specific lineups it was possible to see Viper's ultimate without being affected by the near side debuff. Fix a bug where Viper's ultimate would sometimes fail to expand throughout the doorways. Social fix a bug where pressing enter in pre-game wouldn't focus chat. And fix a bug where right-clicking a player's portrait would not bring up a context menu. And finally, for the bug's performance, fix a bug where performance stats would be hidden while spectating the spike. And here's a known issue. This is for an esports feature. This is a brief. There is a brief flash when swapping into free cam mode as an observer follower. So that is a known issue, and that'll probably be fixed in the next patch, which is 4.04. There's also stuff about there's going to be I think you'll be able to make logos for tournaments, so you can like make your own like logos in the game. So there'll be like a primary color, a secondary color, and I think a tertiary color if I remember correctly. So you could do that. I'll probably try to find the tweet that I found from Mike. Basically Valorant links onto maybe onto screen or in the description, most likely in the description, so you can have a look at that yourself. So let's now have a look at this beautiful video from the Korean. Shut up, from the Korean scene.
패치노트 4.03에 온 걸 환영한다 요원. 이렇게 또 보는군. 그럼 집중해. 하나씩 배워들 가라고. 먼저 내 소식이다. 지형상에서 아군과 적이 바라보는 상황이라면 내 궁극기가 아군과 적의 시야를 가려도 미니맵에서는 위치 정보를 계속 확인할 수 있었다. 하지만 이번 패치부터는 내 궁극기가 마치 연막처럼 위치 정보를 차단하게 바뀐다. 미니맵을 잘 보라고. 같은 원리로 흔히 말하는 삥이 내 궁극기 뒤편에서 터져도 지형상 삥을 맞는 위치라면 눈이 멀어버렸었지. 근데 이젠 삥을 안 맞게 되는 거다. 어때? 나 은퇴하려면 아직 멀었어. 시스템 패치도 알려주마. 이제 데스매치에서 죽으면 좀 더 먼 거리에서 다시 살아날 거다. 그리고 다시 살아나는 시간도 더 빨라졌지. 이제 제대로 써보자고. 어때 내 스프레이 실력이? 응? 이게 아니라고? 이거로군. 이제 수집품에서 스프레이를 좀 더 직관적으로 미리 볼 수 있을 거다. 몇몇 스프레이가 잘 안 보였는데 훌륭해. 마지막으로 지난 패치에서 적용됐지만 레이즈가 알려주지 않은 소식을 갖고 왔다. 바로 마지막으로 사용한 아이템 장착 기능과 가장 강력한 무기 우선 기능이다. 마지막으로 사용한 아이템 장착 기능의 단축키를 설정하고 가장 강력한 무기 우선 기능을 꺼짐으로 설정하면 현재 상태에서 바로 전에 들고 있던 무기를 꺼내게 된다. 잘 봐라. 칼 들고 있다. 권총 들고 단축키를 누르면 칼을 들지. 만약 가장 강력한 무기 우선 기능을 켜짐으로 한다면 벤달, 칼, 권총 그리고 단축키를 누르면 칼이 아니라 벤달을 든다. 어때? 이해됐지? 아쉽게도 난 가야 할 시간이 다 된 것 같군. 맞다. 나를 아니 노땅이라고 부르던데 어쩔 TV 저쩔 TV 노땅 안 하면 그만이야. 이런 유행어도 안다고. 그럼 구독과 좋아요도 꾹 눌러라.
That is the video. I forgot to. I mean, the Brim one was a bit wrong for me. I apologize for that. But luckily, I showed the video. So that's really about it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.